Wrapping up the day after receiving some Vans samples, also an Air Force One Nike ID, and my USA Air Forces. I also arrived today to pick up my KD4 Year of the Dragon Nike IDs. Yes, creamsicle reference. Not hard to tell. Thunder colorways. I looked at all of the options available at the Nike studio for the Nike ID Year of the Dragon and other option KD4s. Many options. I've played around with things. Of course, did a Dunkman, did those for a couple other people. Colored up things that resembled the Nerfs and everything else. It's not hard to do up there. The problem was getting away from some of that. Now, I sat there and looked at these. I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I just never really came up with anything that I truly liked. One night I was sitting here, Game 4, not of the series, but prior to that. And I came up with this orange and blue. And I thought, that's pretty clean. It's pretty simple. And I know that Game 4 in any series, best out of 7 of course, is the turning point. Well, I told myself that if the Thunder went ahead and pulled it back in Game 4, took that as a win, they'd move on ahead, they'd get into the finals, and we'd go from there and I'd go ahead and build this shoe. Well, KD and the rest of the guys won that, so I went ahead and built the shoe the next day. For my interior, in lime green, I've got Sam Colt 12, Game 4. Just to remind me that when I wear them, that mindset of Game 4 is where you really make or break. That's when you decide if you're going to go ahead and win or if you're going to sit out till next year. Clear, translucent sole. It's hard to see all of the markings. They are there, just like you've got on any other sole. It's just that with this clear underneath here, it's kind of hard to really pick up on where those things are at. Let's see if I can get that better focused. Seat pleasant. And you'll see Big Chucky in here if you look pretty close. If I turn it right side up, maybe that would help. And all of the other things that we're used to seeing there on the shoes. Work hard and stay focused. This is the one with stay focused. The other one is work hard. Be nice if we could get it to focus, huh? Must be the lighting in here. We're just not going to get it. There we go. A little bit of stay focused. Now, same markings up here for the family at the top. And that's enough of that. This orange, I did want to use an orange colorway. I thought about a patent, but I was getting closer to those ones that I'd found in a different space, the grinds that were the PEs of someone from Dallas last year. Instead, I found this matte. It's kind of a darker color, but at the same time, it's got just enough pop, and it doesn't take away from the blue. Sparkled up the swooshes themselves as far as going with something that's brighter and flashier, catches the light a little bit better. I don't really intend to use the green strings for these shoes. Yes, I could use them. Year of the Dragon, as you can see in the footbed right there. I could be using the green. They might work, but I ordered the greens for a different shoe. I'm going to put them in there. Again, when you order an Air Force One or any other Nike ID for the most part, they offer you a second set of laces for free. So think about which ones you want to get, not necessarily for the shoe, but maybe something you can't find off the rack and pick them up. So you get 2 shoes covered with 1 ID. Very nice details on these. That matte finish on the blue really came out well, in my opinion. The 35 in there also will give us the 4 if we catch it just right. KD4s. I've seen the initial colorways and sample pics on the net of the KD5s, and I just can't get into them. I'm hoping I can at least get something, because I've been into the KDs, but to me they're a step backwards towards the 1s. So I may have to hope that we keep the 4s around a little bit longer so I can go up there and make a few more. Because I just have a feeling that, especially with those dull 10 colorways we saw for the first ones, it just looks like the KD5s are going to be hard to get into. But we'll see how it goes. And of course, when the UTs come out, I'll get them anyway. Gotta support the horns. I graduated. Have to. Everybody does. Gotta support your school. Gotta support the home. KD4, Year of the Dragons. Simple and clean. Nothing special. I like the way they turned out. As always, you can find me at samcolt12.com, Google+, Instagram, and Vidi for the quick 15-second videos. Other shoes that arrived today and yesterday, and winding up with the ones I just picked up, literally, KD4, Year of the Dragon. Nike IDs, orange and blue.